Hello, hello, it is D-Day in the Love and Deep Space community. Holy shit, I'm sorry, I think I just touched the microphone. Also, I finally got my fucking mic on. I don't know. I think I'm starting the recording. I don't know how this is gonna go, I really don't. I really fucking don't. D-Day! So, July 9th has been and gone, and with it brought Love and Deep Space's biggest update yet. Not only big in content, mainly because it technically wasn't anymore, but big in space, disappointment, and silence. Oh god, let's get in there. I fucking had to make make space on my phone to install this update. Like 30 gigs of space I had to make. It was rather impressive, I'll admit. I'm doing everything in my power not to sing along. For you. Not even for me. Jesus, I was gonna say, we just spent like half an hour updating. So you can't then also freeze on the load screen. Okay.
Oh, the breeze from you walking by helped me turn a page in my book.
And with it, we officially got to see I was wrong, and Valko was not there. Oh, I don't want to check it, but I have to, don't I? Oh, it hurts so bad to see. Where is he? Where is he gone? Our new character coming soon is gone. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Because like I was also on the team of like their like wording of it was very ambiguous, right? And I was like, there's a 50% chance. Oh my god. Because like in their like official announcement, it kind of sounds like we rush to release and we'll re-evaluate and then release them at a bit of time. And then obviously say like 2 points later because we're not going to release any more. And I was like, does that imply that they're not releasing him, or does it imply they're not releasing anymore after him? Oh dear. Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurt. Oh, I don't know what to do. I truly don't. Yep, they removed the coming soon text. I think this was the part that hurt me the most, because it's been there the whole time, and to see it gone really just set it in stone. The second biggest heartbreak was seeing that they didn't want to waste all the things they made for him, and seeing his outfits and photo poses in the game as well. Oh, new outfits. I would rather a new man than a new outfit, but there we are, I guess. I'm really intrigued. If you didn't know, so I like went on Twitter, right, as I was setting up for this video. Oh, the poses make me sad. The poses make me sad, because that one was for a specific man who has ears. Oh. The poses make me so sad. I also know there's currently only 5 and there's only so many ways you can lay out 5 characters, but knowing it was designed with him there makes the space feel so much bigger. First and foremost, so what the hell? What do you want? Oh, this will be the widgets, right? Let's look at the widget. You can see the ones I currently have that aren't displayed. The only one that actually is displayed is that I can't remember how I got them. Okay, so you have steps. Please don't pop anything up. Here you can edit and save the closest steps widget and choose one who will. I couldn't with that sentence. And choose the one who accompanies you. Where's our boy? I love that Xavier is a flower on his head. Where's our boy? There's a convenient hole where he's meant to be. I think it's even funnier because obviously this was all completely designed with him there. So this hole is so much stronger than it normally is. You feasibly walk 4 meters in 7 steps? I guess you could, right? So I think I can safely say that everyone was shocked at how little the lad's team has been saying around this. Since his cancellation, the most that they've been saying is due to bugs or maintenance, which I saw someone talking about and I hadn't even put it together yet. But yeah, no shit there were going to be bugs in the new update. They had just over a week to completely remove the core part of the update. I was on team, I'll finish my previous sentence. I was on the team of, there was a 50% chance that they're just going to drop Valko anyway. That's where I was. And I was really holding on to that hope. And obviously that hasn't happened, but I was very interested. So I went on Twitter also saying for this. This is back to that story I was telling previously. Where the words are escaping me. I can't think of the words. Where I was like, oh, because normally they post a lot. Like a lot of people have been very keenly observing this, being like, how long have you ever seen Love in Deep Space? Like, the Twitter account goes this on without tweeting anything. In the past few days, obviously with the whole Valko situation happening, which I thought was in fact very funny. And then I went on there to see, because like, you know, when something new comes, I thought maybe they are intentionally avoiding Twitter. If they're not going to revoke the decision, probably the safest bet for them. But I was like, also, nothing's happening. Like, sure, they could be hyping up the new update, but they don't want to do that because they don't want to give the fans more, right? But I figured when this update came out, they would, like, quote unquote, hype it up and, like, pose a whole bunch of shit about it. But no, they didn't. And they only recently, like, within the last, like, half an hour or so, posted an update that was literally just, like, a bug fix because, people were struggling to update the game. They haven't said anything, which is very intriguing, and I'm very scared, but there is one thing I want to check, which is why I'm here. I think this might be it for them. Like, internationally, obviously. I know that, like, a lot of the Chinese fans have jumped ship onto the Team Valko side, which I think is why it's so interesting that they didn't just release him. Oh, I really don't know what's gonna happen now. What are we gonna do about this? I guess we wait and see. Oh, I'm not even gonna look away. I'm just gonna look. I don't care. It's so crazy where we are in this game at the moment. I just blasted past that. I don't know if I have that card. He's new, and I blasted past. I was like, I don't remember ever seeing this Silas before. What am I gonna do with all the Deep Space content? That's crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought like a month ago that I'd be in this goddamn situation, but here we are. I don't know how many I'm doing. I'm just like venting my frustrations by pulling. Oh, we'll do 2 more. We'll round out to 150. I truly do think they're gonna have to change their mind. Oh, we put one of the 5s. Like, oh, I was gonna say, is that a prediction that's gonna be Zane? There he is. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to say about them. Yeah. I just, you know? This might be it. I think I will be very intrigued. Oh look, we got him twice now. I'll be very intrigued to see how the rest of this month goes. Because obviously, like, if like no one's playing their new update, they're gonna have to do something about it, right? And then there's this, yeah, because like they released one of his plushies. Like what savagery is this to our man? It's the lemons. What do you want from me, lemons? Oh, there's new stuff. I don't care. I can't believe they're not releasing him. I really can't believe that they still made that decision after everything that's happened. That's crazy. Oh my god. my mind is blown. I was really hoping they would release him. I would do what I did with Caleb to like do that one event, and I would just fast forward to play his story to unlock him, and then I was gonna film the new house stuff with Valko. I thought that'll be funny as hell. And they didn't do it. That's crazy. My mind blown. Considering how quickly they
Are
caved.
you quietly coming up with another prank?
Oh, I wish, Caleb. Considering how quickly they caved to deleting him, I really thought that, like, this... Because I feel like this backlash infinitely more severe. And then, like, psychological work, because, like, I do know that some of the, like, the Chinese fanbase were doing some crazy shit. Like, IRL crazy shit. But, like, I think the level of internet backlash that...
Are you deep in thought or getting ready to take a nap?
Shut up. I just thought the level of actual backlash they got from the internet would be... Well, no, it isn't, would be. It is infinitely more severe. It's not even backlash. Well, I guess it is. But, like, it hasn't been overly aggressive. And I'm not going to turn around and say maybe we should be. But it has gotten so widespread, like fucking everyone is talking about it, and they're still gonna stand their ground and not release
This
it.
new airplane model
Caleb,
has a design
shut
I've never
up.
seen before.
You were like the most
I'll
chatty.
buy it and check it out.
No. Oh, I should have like paused on a different screen apparently. I'm blown away. I can't even... What? What are we doing? That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. I'm just sad, I think. You know? Because, like,
All these messages from Fleet are hard on the eyes. I need to look at you more often. You're perfect for relieving eye strain.
And you're perfect for not helping the situation. You know, I so thought he was gonna come. Specifically, obviously, how rough it is. They've been avoiding Twitter. Oh my god. Now would have been the time for you to speak, by the way. Oh my god, he's gonna... Or not, he's just gonna stand there and stare at me. I'll put my phone down, I'm not looking at you. You know what though? If I delete Love and Deep Space now, I have so much more free storage space. That's the irony. It'll be like an actual weight has lifted off of me to not have this game installed. I hate you. Oh my god, I just like, I'm in awe at them, at their decision.
You've been holding still for 2 minutes. Are you thinking about switching your careers from hunter to assassin?
I was thinking about switching my careers off of being a Love and Deep Space YouTuber, thank you Caleb. I'm thinking about leaving you. Oh my... I don't think I have anything else to say. Really? Fuck, dude. I hope they come up with a statement tomorrow and say they're releasing him next month. If they do, I might have to stay. I might.
I didn't accidentally use my evol to freeze you in place, did I?
You don't have that power.
You're not moving.
I'm gonna shake him just because he keeps sassing me.
Are you testing my balance? Did you forget that I'm a pilot? As
No.
for you, don't go getting all discombobulated on me now.
Snarky asshole. Why aren't you Valko right now, by the way? Like... That's it. I think that's all I have in me. I'm gonna turn Kate. Was talking to me. Oh my god. Okay, but here's where I'm going to talk a bit about the community reaction, and then I'm going to talk more to the situation Love and Deep Space is currently probably mostly confirmed, I think, facing within China right now, in reference to the Chinese government getting involved. But first, the fans. Oh, rightfully so, the people were upset that shocks no one. The bug fix announcement that lads made got absolutely ratioed by everyone on Twitter. Hold on, there's a long tweet. I was loading up to see if they'd tweeted anything else. And I just get like recommended so many tweets about Valko now because I liked simply too many. This person's just talking about how we shouldn't stop, which is valid. Oh, I also saw something that like a whole group of people were like donating to like wolf rescues or like wolf like reserves, I think maybe. Like for Valko, and that was super cute. I was like, I love that this is like the most like petty aggressive thing, but in like objectively the most wholesome way. I was like, this is why you should treat your international fans better. Yeah, they haven't said anything past the announcement of the update, which is also funny because their previous one was over a week ago, which was on the 1st of July. But I also wanted to mention the fact that they're getting so well, I'm not gonna say so far. I would just say, I think I took a screenshot of it earlier. I'll pull it up. Actually, I'm gonna go pull it up. Actually, no I won't. Will I? I'll just take a screenshot of it later. Because I'm doing this on my phone, it's more effort than it's worth to pull it up. They're sitting at almost 400k views. Just under, they're like 6k shy. It's at 1.5k likes, which is probably too many. I'd prefer it to be lower. It's sitting at 6.5k comments, and the first comment, which mind you, posted 2 hours ago, is sitting at 3.7k likes, so, you know. Oh, and the one under that, 5.1k likes. And they're all about, oh, this one, 1k likes. They're all about, okay, I have to read this one to you because it's very funny. They go, I don't think it's fixed. I think it's missing something. I don't know, like a wolf maybe. I love how passive aggressive all this. This one is actually long. I also love it. Hi, yes, a couple of questions. Where is Valko? When are you going to address what's been going on with Valko? Did you know the majority of your player base wants Valko? Are you aware of how much money you could stand to make by releasing Valko? Do you understand what you're doing to players' trust by refusing to acknowledge Valko? Do you understand how deeply you've devastated and hurt your players by taking Valko away and then refusing to acknowledge him? Do your lawyers and PR team hate you? I assume that's why you haven't addressed him yet. What happened to the whole communication thing you promised us just a few days ago? It's right, like legitimately. I have more questions, but these will suffice. For now, I expect answers on my desk by morning. With the picture of Valko with glasses on, which I'm like, so good. Yeah, no, it's crazy out here. As if I'm even attempting to download, legitimately attempting to download is the correct statement. As if I'm even attempting to download any of this in the first place. Who cares if it works or not? Give us a Valko and stop ignoring us. I don't think today's update is concluded. I still can't find my friend who loves chocolate as much as I do. Is that true? Does he love chocolate? He shouldn't love chocolate. Dogs can't eat chocolate. This is a wolf, not a dog, but... yeah, may you... This one... I don't know if I stand by this one. May you never know peace the same way you stole ours away this past week. Yeah. My update didn't feature Valko. I think there was a terrible mistake. Also, I took a screenshot of it earlier. Hold on. Because I was looking at the update, right? It's a different trend now. We got trending hashtag lads of Valko returns. Which you've made that in a very like ominous statement of it should be lads Valko return, not returns, because returns implies he's there. Anyway. Where's the screenshot? It was within the same hour that the first post had been done. The hashtags that were trending were hashtag Valko6ally and then where is Valko? They posted one thing and within an hour trending was where is Valko? That's impressive, really. I just like, oh, I'm still blown away that they thought that this was an okay thing to do. It is currently sitting at 1.4 million views with 2.7k likes and 13k comments. My desk by morning. Also, I love the use of glasses Valko for this. But yes, that's sitting at 9.3k likes. A stark contrast to what's happened to this response to this tweet. This one's funny. It's aggressive. Everyone's being very, well, not even aggressive, it's just everyone is very upset, right? This one I also really liked. I won't be installing the update until our 6th love interest is added, as he was promised to us. Please and thank you. I've been enjoying getting to learn about Chinese culture through this game, but if my money is being spent on a character advertised and then cancelled, I can't trust your company going forward. A global player and spender for the last 2 years. Yeah, I don't think it's fixed. I think it's missing something. I don't know, like a wolf maybe? So, as you can see, no one is happy about this situation. And we're not to blame. No one is to blame for the situation. I've also been seeing that a vast majority of people are calling it quits and just uninstalling, which I don't blame them. It would be such a weight off me and my storage, but I also understand the people who can't let it go yet. Back when I first played Obey Me, I was the same. Slightly different situation, but let me finish. It was the first game I really played that had dailies, and when I finally got into it, and I mean into it, it became a part of my life, and there came a point in time where I wasn't really playing the game itself anymore, but would still sign in every day, do my dailies, and maybe play the events that were going on. But when they stopped making events for the OG, I started to think I should probably stop playing, or move on to Nightbringer, but it still took me like a year to stop. And to this day, I still have it installed on my phone, so yeah, it's not easy to quit if you're still in it. So I won't give anyone shade for staying. I also saw some really interesting comments on the situation, almost talking about how everyone lost in this instance. The antis lost main story content, which would always objectively be the most exciting part of any game. The fans lost Valko, the people who designed Valko lost so much time and effort and must objectively be the most heartbroken out of all of us. And lads lost trust, players, and money. I also, you know what was interesting? I guess I was on Twitter like yesterday or the day before. Someone announced that Valko's song, what is it, Tameless Territories I think is what it's called? Which everyone's just referring to as howling in love, which also valid. Which also could be its name in other languages, either way. Was released on the CN side. I don't remember what it was released on. But they updated it and removed his picture from it all, and I was like, you're gonna make money off this boy's song and you're not even gonna leave his face on it? Like, that's savage. Speaking of, I was on Spotify the other day, and oh boy, are we streaming the shit out of this boy's song. It's such a good song. It should have got 1.1 million views. Which is on the higher rank. It's in top 10 probably of their most popular songs, because all the idol songs are sitting at 1.2 is the lowest to 2.2, which is the highest, and then their most streamed song is the Love and Deep Space theme song, which valid, which is sitting at 3.7. So, you know, and then like every other song is under a million by like a mile. So like, it's getting there. It's at a point where like the fact that they can ignore it is actually rather impressive. I'm now going to remove emotions and talk briefly on the current situation Love and Deep Space may be in, and what I think will happen going forward. So this whole situation became such a mess in China. The antis were spreading really dumb stories about how Valko looked like he would abuse the MC, which I know I just said I wasn't going to add emotions, but like, what? He was such a puppy character. Anyway, back to it. Or about how, and this one is harder to word, how they thought the two, being Valko and the MC, would be intimate after just meeting. I believe that's what it was. Which is a big no-no in China. So if you don't know, censorship in China is quite severe. So much so that if you've been around the BL scene, you know about the magic flowers and fog that covers even kissing scenes. I can't quite remember if it's the same for straight relationships because it has been a while since I've read a Chinese just like romance story, and the ones I am reading haven't gotten that far yet. I do think they might be censored, just like less censored than actual BL because, you know, that's a different sort of taboo in China. But still not the same as just like, you know, Korean manhwa or manga. So on that note, porn of any kind, not allowed. You can obviously still use VPNs, but that is the only way. So this allegation was what really got them into trouble with the government. And the media ran with it, painting Love and Deep Space as a whole in a really bad light, and seemingly turning Valko into an anti-China symbol, which is really, really bad and could even get the whole game shut down. That is the really simple cliff notes of the situation. There's a really interesting video that I saw that goes more into depth into the government and like China's censorship and all that situation and everything that's happened there. Way more in depth than I did, obviously, because I said like 2 sentences, and I'll link that down below. Please do go check that out. It is really interesting. I also saw this really interesting thread by a Chinese player that talks about what the Chinese fans were doing and how they were like thinking and acting during this whole situation, and it is a lengthy, by the way. It is not a quick read, but it is very interesting to see, and it talks about, you know, what the media was doing and portrayal of Love and Deep Space. It talks about how they were trying to support him, how they were scared to support him in the beginning because, let's be real, the China government kind of fucking scary, and I completely understand. And it's just like, it goes way into depth on like everything that was happening, and it also, this person says something very interesting, and it talks about how they've been around for a long time in Infold, and so that some similar things have happened, and they have a theory that when all this kind of blows over, we might be safe again. And we might still get Valko. So like, be careful, right? But also be really, really optimistic, I think. I also saw this tweet specifically that details the timeline of everything, which adds to this kind of theory that it was China's government getting involved that really set off a Valko being cancelled. So in this one it talks about how, you know, when Valko was announced, people started throwing a fit. The company didn't care. They were like, nah, we're gonna commit to the people we have, you know. And then that's when the story changed, right? This is when the state media got involved and it just kicked off. And then Valko was cancelled the day after, I think it was actually 2 days after they announced, we're never gonna cancel it. Well, not we're never gonna cancel, but we're gonna commit to our people, we're gonna write our story. And then, you know, shit kicked off. And so this gives you a really good headspace to be like, okay, they didn't cave necessarily to the antis, right? Which, thank the Lord if that is true, because we really need it to be true. And it's that they got so much external pressure that they've got themselves essentially in a legal situation that now they're stuck trying to get out of. Which, like, oh god, could you imagine? I also have a few tweets, people talking about, do not interact with the Chinese media. I do also 100% agree with this. Like, I agree that we should be wanting to spread like positive information, but do not actively seek out the media. Their current campaign is saying that the Western fans didn't want Valko. They're spinning the story as like 18th time at this point, and it's very crazy to like witness everything happening. They're taking everything out of context, and so completely disengaging is what you should be doing. This one as well. I don't think it's a good idea to send emails. We are not, in Flop's back, we're not their legal team, we're the fandom. And I'm sure they're collecting evidence and suing people. So they have, I think, I don't remember who announced it. Someone said that there were like antis who were getting legal repercussions for the shit they were doing. And I'm completely with this person, like, let the legal team handle it all. Do not fight against the antis, just post positive things and like keep up the positivity for Valko and the space. And I think that'll help the most. Brings a whole new narrative to the silence. They might not be silent to avoid fans or the criticism, it could be due to not wanting to dig a deeper legal hole. I also saw, if I can find it again, which I currently haven't, so they may have taken it down, some screenshots of a scene that had been changed due to quote-unquote censorship, okay? Which supports the fact that Infold is probably working overtime right now to get the government off their back and keep their game. The scene in question was from Zane's Love on Screen card, I can't remember what the wish was called, where he holds the MC's hand, and the scene had been zoomed into his face so that you can barely see they're holding hands anymore, which, if this is what we're going to be doing, it is crazy. I do want to add this as my little piece of optimism that I believe Valko will make a return. Maybe not today or tomorrow, it might not even be till next year, but I don't think Infold, who has seemingly gotten more money hungry over the years, is going to waste the possible millions of dollars that they spent developing Valko. Also, it seems something similar has happened in a game they previously made, and it took them only 3 months to turn around and release the character, so there is hope. And if you want to help, keep posting. Post about Valko in a good way, make nice comments about him, which everyone is doing anyway, and hopefully this will help quell the drama around him. My final footnote. It was just insane, right? The things that they were saying about him. Like, Valko ugly? Where? He looks gay? What does that even mean? Isn't it normally like femboy characters that get that allegation? How did Valko get it? Which, side note, gay people don't look a certain way, just like straight people have different body types and fashion senses, so do gay people. I really thought we'd grown past saying people look gay. Clearly not, I guess. They also said he was too tan and too buff, which, I get it, China, you only like white as shit people, but he's not even that tan, and he's only slightly more buff than Caleb, like, what? People also seem to have issues with the fact that he kind of breaks into the MC's house, which, not really, he comes onto her balcony and she lets him in the house. Did we all forget that Silas literally kidnaps the MC on their first meeting? The one that got me though was also that they were saying his story looks like it doesn't make any sense. Firstly, we barely know what his story is. Secondly, Caleb was literally dead. Anyway, I just really needed a chance to rant about that. It had been killing me inside. I also want to say that I'm so proud to be on Valko's side. Like, even if he was actually bad and the antis were right, God forbid, could you even imagine? But just looking at how both sides are handling themselves is crazy. The antis took such an aggressive route, and for all intended purposes, it worked, maybe. It likely wasn't them that got him cancelled, and Love and Deep Space likely didn't cave, because if they really did, is that the behaviour you want to support, Love and Deep Space? Because like right now, do not condone that. But like right now we're currently assuming that it was because of the government, so I hope that all the people who worked on Valko can see the people who love and support him and feel proud as well. So many people on Team Valko are protesting in the nicest ways possible. For example, I actually found a tweet that was detailing all of the good things that people have done for him. So this is the tweet, right? And so this is like a list of all of the good things people have done. And one of them that I saw like independently was that people were donating to like wolf, I guess rescue's not the right word, like what's the right word? Reserves maybe is a better word? And then they've been writing nice things about him and sharing really precious messages for the creators, which is one that I saw on, I actually have one. I saw this one, and it's just like someone, they're like, I don't know if I should post this, but I wrote this as gratitude for all the people who worked on him, and I was like, oh, it's so sad, because everyone's being so lovely and so like nice to the devs, and then you see the antis who are being so aggressive, and it's like, yeah, which side of your fan base do you actually want to support with all this, you know? Been quite a few people I've seen actually posting really cute messages for like the creators who have also been suffering, and it's all been basically about how they must be the most heartbroken, which I do agree, because, you know, how many months did they dedicate to just staring at Valko's face, right? They've also been a lot of people creating merch for him and creating cute little fan meetups, quote unquote not meetups. And it's just like crazy to see how nice everyone's been given how internet drama is normally. There's even people who have been buying billboards for Valko. Like, this is not the only one. I've seen about 8 different billboards and or like vans. And like, that's crazy. People are spending so much money to support this boy they never even got to meet. And it's just like crazy, you know, internet drama is normally so toxic and ugly and gross, and this is just so nice. So I just want to say, whatever happens in the long run, I'm so glad to have been on Team Valko. And we've also been getting, which I was like gonna add to this video because like yesterday it hadn't happened yet, there have been leaks in regards to like Valko's actual like backstory and character, and I just like, oh, it breaks our hearts because we've gotten a leak that he was one of the people who worked on helping Caleb's arm, fixing Caleb's arm, and that he was friends with Zane. And like, this is just like, oh, why you gotta break our hearts by sharing all this information? Because you can really see like he seemingly is gonna be a quintessential part of like connecting all the characters in the story. Like, obviously we have the probable backstory that Zane and Caleb should know each other because both of them were like quote-unquote childhood friends with the MC, right? But like, having Valko have connections to 2 other characters is also wild. And like, realistically, there is also potential for him to have connections with Silas. Less so with Raphael, unless they do like an artist limited edition something, you know, like Raphael I think is the weirder one that like shouldn't have connections with anyone. But you know, there's one other really cute thing that I saw actually that I want to show off, is this cute little thing. And I believe that this is, does anyone remember? This is an old thing. Is it normally in July? I don't remember when they normally do it. It's like, no, it's like October I think is the most common one you see. And it's cute little art prompts. And you gotta like draw things for it. Oh, no shit, it's art. But I'm just like, this fanbase, the Valko stands are so precious. I'm like, this is so fucking cute. And I'm so gonna be involved. And I have to catch up on yesterday's because I haven't done it. But I'm so gonna do this. And I'm definitely not gonna show you because I suck at drawing. But like, I'm gonna be part of this because it's so cute and precious. I realize I haven't liked this and that's disappointing. I also have a few different like tweets talking about the fact that the Chinese fans are fully on our side again. Like, they've realized that they need to speak out and that they're super excited that, because I'm not gonna say that they were like scared to speak out, but like the Chinese government's terrifying, so like completely understand. But like, they're so excited seeing that, you know, there are some people, like international fans are supporting this, and so that they feel more empowered to also be on the side of this, which is really cool. And I just wanted to kind of highlight that a little bit. There are so many tweets, like I log onto Twitter now and it's all just Valko, which is fine, I love that. And I love seeing how supportive everyone is, like all of it's positive. No, I haven't seen like a single negative thing. The only like negative stuff that pops up is like people ranting about Infold, right? And even that's changing, which is very interesting to see. Like over the past few days the tides have turned so drastically because people from China have been coming out and being like, well, here's what's happening within China, and everyone's going, oh, everyone's taking a step back and like letting the emotions settle and like looking at everything objectively, which I think is what's needed right now. And they're realizing, oh yes, it might not be because of the antis that he was cancelled, and it might be due to an external force that Love and Deep Space themselves couldn't have stopped, which gives infinite hope that if they do manage to stop it, we will get Valko. So it is kind of just like a waiting game to see how everything unfolds right now, which I think is both a good and a bad thing. It is so unfortunate because obviously we won't get any form of instant gratification like the antis technically got, right? But you know, if the situation unfolds the way we all hope and pray, and they manage to sort everything out with the government, they manage to clear everything up, we could get Valko within like a couple months. You know, come next month we could get Valko. So I think if you want to stop playing, completely valid. The boycott, completely valid. I think, to be honest with you, I think Enfold has bigger fish to fry than worrying about whether people are playing right now. So, like, not saying that it's not doing anything, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, there's not going to be any new content anyway, so go ham on not playing it. I will also say that it could take any amount of time. It could be done within a week, you know, but it could also be done in like 6 months. I don't know how quick the government over there is. I don't know. We obviously also don't know to what extent that they're involved. We don't know, like, if they're in a legitimate legal situation where they are having to build a legitimate case and have to go to court to prove themselves, or if it's been a situation where they've been like, you need to fix this because this is wrong, and they've gone, okay, and they're gonna do something of, look, here's the evidence, we fix it, and everything's gonna be fine. We don't know. We genuinely don't. Or if there is evidence out there, I haven't seen it yet. So please do let me know if you know anything about what's actually happening. I also don't know if, like, so a lot of countries have, like, you can ask to see legal documents and, like, court proceedings and stuff, right? I don't imagine China lets you do that. Just a sneaking suspicion, but if it does, and if anyone knows, feel free to mention that as well. But yeah, so, like, I don't know. I still have a lot of hope and faith that we will get him eventually. But, like, that eventually might be like 4 years from now, which is, I think, funny because I'm pretty sure I said that in one of my first videos. Maybe even the video talking about his cancellation, that we may get him just like 3 years later. I hope it's not 3 years. I don't know if I can wait even 3 months, let's all be real. But yes, it'll be very interesting to watch it unfold. We'll also be watching, obviously, like, the media unfold. So I think the moment, like, the media fully dies down and, like, they stop pressing the story, there is, like, a 50% chance that they can, like, start sweeping under the rug sort of, like, level. Like, I'm not gonna say they can do anything illegal, but the moment I think, like, the national presence is on it, I think they'll be able to, like, kind of say a lot more to the government, be like, yo, it's fine. This game makes a lot of money. Do you really want to lose it? You know, like, there's a lot that can happen the moment people stop paying attention. So it'll be very interesting to see. Well, this one, there's been a lot of, like, stats thrown around, right? I don't know if they're real. I also, as we've kind of discussed, I don't know if Info's gonna be looking at it right now. I don't think this is the top of the priority list right now. I also saw another interesting thing, which was this. This is not the first nor only person who has done this, and I fucking lost my mind. Hate and depression is such a good one. I was just like, oh no, it's so good. It's like, I also saw another person did it, was just like hate in deep space, which I'm like, also respect. I think that might have been the first person to do it. This is so good though. I laughed for like 20 minutes. Ignoring depression is also good, but hate and depression is the best, I think. Anyway, I wanted to add that real quick. This person is so right. Like, seeing, like, how many people on Twitter are, like, in on this is so pretty in a weird sense, because, like, everyone is being so nice. I think I've said this like 80 times, but it's just so cool to see, like, so many people from different backgrounds, as they say, coming together for, like, one cause. And it's such a weird cause when you think about it. We've all found this connection in a fictional man that technically doesn't exist. Like, in the very technical sense, he doesn't exist. We never got to meet him. The classic song of How Can You Love Someone You Never Met? Oh no, it's How Can You Miss Someone You Never Met, which is even more applicable, by the way. And I just, like, I think this is one of my favorite ones. Also, like, all the petitions have, like, popped off. They have so many signatures, and it's so fascinating, by the way. I just, like, lost it. It was so cool to watch, to be a part of this, to witness everything over the past, like, what, week? since the announcement of his cancellation. Like, everyone has been going strong, if not getting stronger, the longer it goes on. And it is so cool to be a part of. Which is why I really just want to say thank you all for letting me be able to witness this all. I'm so glad, in a weird sense. Like, am I glad that Valko got cancelled? No, but I'm so glad to be part of this fandom because, like, so many fandoms are so fucking toxic, and we've seen obviously the toxic side of Love and Deep Space now as well, right? But to see like this, it kind of proves that the vast majority isn't, and it is so cool because this is such a fan base that could have been so fucking toxic, like so badly. So thank you all for proving me wrong on that as well. And keep up the good work. You're all precious and lovely, and we all love you as much as we love the dev team who made Valko, as much as we love Valko as a whole. I love all of you, and you all deserve such a good pat on the back and a hug. So thank you all. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, peace out and bye bye for now. Do let me know what you think though about the situation as well down below. Anyway, bye bye for now. Oh my god, it was the 10th anniversary of Mystic Messenger? What the fuck? That is a completely different kind of worms. Oh god, oh my god, Mystic Messenger is 10 years old. I feel old. Oh, I feel so fucking old. You know what, that makes sense. I think I was playing Mystic Messenger back in like fucking 2016. Oh god, yeah, it's like 2016, 2015. Not 15, 17. I meant the other way. I don't know why I went backwards. Oh my god, I'm old. That's crazy. Maybe I'm going back to Mystic Messenger after that. I bet it's such a different game. I'm like, if I load up into Mystic Messenger, I don't think I'd be able to recognize how to play anymore. I might just like lose my mind. I also realize I'm not even following the Mystic Messenger account on this one. I need to be. I want to be it. I'm like crying. I don't know why my eyeball suddenly hurts. Oh my god, it hurts. I don't know why. I'm not crying because well, I am sad on the inside, but I'm not crying over Valko. That's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Considering we've like half known he's not coming for a while. That's crazy. Suspicious Messenger, happy 10th anniversary. What a great line. Oh my god. I don't know what to do, mate. I don't know. I think I have to end this video here though, because I'm just gonna like keep scrolling through Twitter and I don't know how that ends. Not well, that's fucking for sure. So I wanna thank you all for fucking watching. I'm gonna have to edit this so it makes more sense. Oh no. I hope in the next few days they just say fuck it and release him because of the backlash, because people will stop playing, or people this is what makes me, I don't know, interested, I guess. I hope what happens, I hope, here's my big hope for it. I hope that the boycott started, however many people boycotted it, I don't care. And then the update, everyone tuned in to see, and so their player base spiked again, and then no Valko. I hope it dips so drastically and people stop playing. And then I hope they like panic release Valko, because I think that'll be hilarious in a weird sense, by the way. Do I think that's gonna happen? No. Do I think that by the end of this month we will have a statement announcing him in one way, shape or form? I do think so. Whether that be that they're gonna release him, or that they're never gonna release him, I don't know. But I think they're gonna address him. They're gonna have to. I hope that they just go, yeah, fuck it, we'll release him next month. The 9th of June, not June, 9th of August. June was last month. Am I okay? The situation is maybe not okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. That's it. Bye bye.